My name's David, and I'm a student at Full Sail University going for my bachelor's in digital cinematography. What do I think about the quarantine? I think it's a great idea. I've wanted to work from home for the longest time. I get paid to do my job or do whatever and just stay at home in my pajamas all day. Sign me up. This is going to be fantastic. What will I do? Well, besides, doing some of the mandatory things I have to do, I plan on using all this extra time to better myself. I've got a bunch of musical instruments that I don't know how to play, but I own, so I plan on learning how to play those and just doing a bunch of other things to make me a better person. This is going to be all about reflecting on myself and growing. Do I feel prepared? Well, I always shop twice a week anyway, so I got plenty of toilet paper, I've got food, I've got drinks. I think I'm pretty set. What am I worried about? I think the biggest thing that I'm worried about is running out of things to watch or running out of video games to play, but you know what? That's a it's a gamble I'm going to take. I think I'll be fine. What do I think a daily day is going to be like? Well, since I have all this extra free time, I'll probably wake up, work out a little bit, need to stay in shape, probably do some push ups, some crunches, maybe go for a walk or a jog, depending. I don't feel like running these days, it's hot. Uh, may come back since I'm home now, I have more time to cook, so I will make myself a nicer, healthier breakfast. Probably some eggs and potatoes or something like that. I do enjoy cooking good eggs. After that, I'm not gonna, cut the TV on. I'm trying not to watch TV right away. So I'll probably pick up the musical instrument, play that, maybe read a book, practice doing something to better myself first thing in the morning. Then I'll do whatever I necessarily need to do for the day, whether I have any work that I need to complete or homework or anything else like that. After that, make myself a nice lunch because again, I'm home. I can cook. Uh, Maybe play a little bit of video games or watch like a TV show or two, but not too many episodes. Uh, then, call friends, communicate. I still plan on being somewhat social, so trying to like, FaceTime people, stuff like that, so I can still talk and hang out. So, yeah, but it's gonna be nice being away from them, just doing the smaller communications, not for long quantities of time. That way, I still have time to be with myself and, reflect and grow and, you know, try to become a better me. What's a normal day like for me? Well, I wake up in the morning, I make breakfast. I don't actually change clothes. I can just wear my pajamas all day. Uh, I sit down and I try to learn the musical instruments I have. I have quite a few. So I've been trying to practice the guitar that I have. It wasn't very productive, I would say. I hadn't been getting very good at it. So I decided to switch over to the mandolin instead. Practicing some chords, uh, things like that. I don't normally practice probably as long as I should. I keep getting distracted by my cell phone and other things. Uh, Typically, I get distracted by anything whatsoever. Like if I hear a noise outside of the house, I'm popping out there, looking around, trying to see what's going on. Really, just looking to see if there's anyone around me right now. Um, I also try to talk to friends or things like that over phone calls, a lot of text messages. Just always trying to be able to communicate with people because, uh, not communicating is not really good for my mental health. Uh, then just moving on. Maybe watch a little bit of TV. Probably watch a lot of bit of TV, honestly. I've been pretty much running out of shows to watch at this point. Uh, I make lunch, dinner. Uh, don't normally cook as much. I'm starting just to get a little bit lazier and just get like pre-made stuff, and then just cook it up. Uh, yeah, it's this isn't really going exactly what I thought it was going to be like for the quarantine. I thought my day to day would be a little bit different, but I mean, going through, I'm still doing things. I'm I'm hanging in there, doing well. What am I doing during the quarantine? Well, I'm honestly not doing as much as I thought I was going to do. I mean, I had all these plans of like learning musical instruments and like bettering myself, but I haven't really been doing that. Honestly, I've watched a lot of TV. My phone's probably about to burn out from how much I'm on it, but I that there's still time for me to like still learn these things. I do still feel that I'm prepared. I mean, I'm able to go to the grocery store, which is nice. It's the only social interaction I have. Other than that, it's just me here alone all the time. What do I miss? Honestly, the biggest thing I miss is friends. I'm just here alone all the time now, so I feel like I'm slowly just kind of losing my mind. Uh, I didn't know that quarantine just meant self isolation. It's not exactly what I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. What am I worried about? I'm worried about how it's going to be when I'm able to be with other people. Like, have I been alone for so long that when I start hanging out with people, it's going to be like culture shock for me and I'm not going to be able to handle it well? Or am I just going to constantly want to be out all the time? Like, I don't, I don't really know. How am I handling it? I feel like I'm handling it well. I mean, I clearly not doing everything that I wanted to do to better myself. I didn't think it was going to last this long as well, but yeah, I'm doing good. Uh, the best you can. What are things that I'm doing now that I didn't think that I would be doing? That's a good question. Uh, well, I've been kind of losing my mind just a little bit. Like, I'm trying to like still play games, but I'm alone, so got like a little stuffed animal that'll like move around with me, kind of like an imaginary friend, but I know that they're not real, but I'm just using them as like a companion, just so I'm not talking to myself per se. I at least have someone else to kind of talk to. I mean, yeah, they don't respond, but I mean, it's better than just sitting there completely alone. But I'll play games with him every now and then. Spoiler alert: unless if it's a staring contest, I normally win. What have I learned? I've learned that quarantine's not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be nice to be home all day alone, work from home or anything else, but it's lonely. It's it's actually kind of painful. How are my supplies? They're fine. Grocery stores are stocked, so it's not an issue. I don't know why everyone's freaking out to get stuff, but I've got plenty of everything I need besides, you know, company. Am I lonely? Yeah, I'm actually extremely lonely. Like I used to be pretty social and I thought this was going to be nice, but I just want to see people again. What am I worried about? Uh Honestly, the biggest thing I'm worried about is just being stuck alone. with myself for longer. I keep standing in front of the mirror just thinking about what I'm doing with my life. Like, was my job actually important? I didn't have to go there for almost 2 months now. I don't get to see anyone. Like, am I even really important in their life? Like, if I die, how many generations before I'm forgotten about? I just wonder if anything's gonna be normal again after this. I guess I'm just really looking forward to this quarantine being over.